Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to give you a few to answer. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. And you know what? I meant to change the title on this, but it's fine. It's all good. I'm going to give y'all a few to enter while y'all do that. Let me pull up. Today's the 26th. Mercury is squaring Mars. This could bring in mental stimulation, increase in physical energy. But if not handled correctly, too much mental energy can easily put you in a state of stress. There could be moments of tension, frustration, impatience, picking up verbal fights, lack of mental clarity and focus, delays, communication and transportation problems, arguments with friends, workmates, siblings, neighbors, accident proneness while Mercury is squaring Mars. And if you actually have this aspect in your chart, it's also something to be mindful of. And now that we have this aspect happening as of today until the 29th for 3 days, that's the vibe. Also, Venus is squaring Jupiter. Okay. Active until today, going after things that you want. Right? Receiving more than you wanted, but also on the mishandling side or the shadow side of it, receiving too much attention that makes you uncomfortable. So obviously choosing your battles wisely, choosing your environment wisely. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. This message that we about to be doing, okay? Because welcome, loves. Welcome, Grand Midday Rising, honey. Welcome, goddess. So, this message actually came through at 11:11, and I looked outside. There's a walking cement truck outside that says Universal. What was it? I was hyped. I was like, Universal Ready Mix. I already see my hair wrap is all different right now. I'm not even gonna say messed up. I was gonna say different. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Nobody mind business. All right, here we go. So, okay. The truck outside was a cement truck. So we know that cement is laid to lay out the foundation, right? Right. Today is the opening of the Lion's Gate. But it's potent in terms of the alignment of the stars. Saturn, Venus, and Mercury are in full alignment to those pyramids on the 8th of August. Okay, so if you're born 88, it's lit. Nonetheless, okay, if you're a Leo, you're definitely lit. I mean, everybody is, but I'm just saying. Oh, thank you, goddess. So, the gematria, okay, for Universal Ready Mix, the numbers are 1974. 320, 1320 rather, and 220. When I looked at the clock and I was getting ready to come over here with y'all, it was 120. Now 1320 is actually 120. We're using the 12-hour standard on the clock. So the gematria says, God shall reveal evildoers. Now we know as within, so without. So you are being revealed within yourself while Neptune is retrograde, which is connected to the divine energies, revealing to you. Yes, it's revealing to you a lot of these energy. 411, that's the information. You're being revealed a lot of these evildoers, and they're doing it. And okay, so people are going to do things that's going to trigger you. Don't question it, okay? Do what you must do for you to change, for you to elevate, and know that if they are still operating the way they used to as to why you've disconnected, you already know that this is just being presented to you to say, okay, this is what you've overcome. Now you see it, now you know. You used to believe in, whether this was happening, you know now. Also, it says, today you get the critical message. followed by I am in love with her. So someone could be expressing that to you, divine feminine, that they are in love with you, or you could be responding back to a divine masculine, divine feminine, that you are in love with someone. Then we have also wise owl. So using your heart wisely. I don't want to say using because that feels incorrect. It just feels off. It doesn't give me the effect of the cause. So aligning with the heart, wise owl, aligning with the heart because of the wisdom you gain through the obstacles and challenges. Saturn, mind you, Saturn, as far as the pyramids are concerned, it is connected to the smallest pyramid of the three, Menkaure, which is also connected to Mintaka. Now, all of these stars of the Great Pyramid of the Giza pyramids, because the Great one is the biggest one. So all of these are connected to Orion's belt, and the three stars are Mintaka, Ali, Mintaka, Al Nilam, and Al Nitak. I'll give you some tea about those in a few. But going back, it says here the White Dragon Society. So some of you are realizing that your counterpart, in terms of the chariot that you ride through the ethers or through the spiritual realm, is a white dragon. That is so dope. I don't know who you are, but if you got a white dragon, I want to see. Let's see. Okay. Then we have, welcome y'all. Make a cosmic connection with a stargate. That's what that shit said. That's what the gematria of the Universal Ready Mix, which is the concrete making company. It was literally at the crossroads too. Okay. What's today? I don't even know what day it is, bro. Tuesday. Mars Day. Mars. Now Mars was coming through yesterday with the numbers we got, because Archangel Michael ain't playing either. Archangel Michael is not playing with nobody. Nobody. Okay? Archangel Michael ain't playing. Kali, all of them that come out here with that work, they out here. So yeah, whoever want to play, you might want to sit down. Anyway, let me see. Capriberry, which speaks of, it's connected to Mars. Capriberries are connected to Mars. They look like olives. Capriberries look like olives. So if you've been craving olives, that could have something to do with that too. Let me see. Mars energy, your Mars energy. So get familiar with your Mars energy. Stop playing with your life. Okay, now let me see. I can tell I'm hype. Okay. Hi, Joe. It is Mars Day. Now, let me see. Now, when I confirmed what it said, it was 11:18. So 7 minutes later, I was able to confirm the actual name of the truck, the company that's listed on that truck. Because it's, you know how the cement trucks are, they have that, wow, that's Uranus too. What the fuck? Because Uranus kind of does that. It doesn't orbit the sun like all the other planets. That shit does this type of thing, kind of like what the cement trucks do. Wow, this is what we're doing. This is why I didn't want to dive into this off of live, because I know it's going to be extra with y'all, because as a projector, I can easily pick up your energy, especially the star seeds where you have certain, you know, downloads and you just need clarity on them. Let's get the clarity up in here. Okay, so let's see. Now, well, I feel like my nose is running, bro. Give me a second. Momento. see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. That's literally playing in the living room. What a wonderful world. Okay, let me go back here. So, Universal Ready Mix. I confirmed the name of that company because obviously that you know how that truck moves, and it was 1118, and I saw a license plate that had the numbers 3469. So there we go with the number 4 in the foundation. So it's like 369. This is speaking of the 888 as well, because 3 turns into an 8, 6 becomes an 8, 9 can also become an 8. Any number you attach to 9 becomes itself again. When you go through the fire, you become yourself again. Feel me? So that Universal Ready Mix Gematria message came through, letting us know it's time to make a cosmic connection with the Stargates. So that way when 888 comes, I mean, y'all have been doing this already. But now it's time to put a little oomph in that, okay? A little oomph in there. You feel me? Let me see. Let's see what we got going on here. So, speaking of the stars in connection to Orion's belt, that is connected to the pyramids, Menkaure, which is the smallest one, it's the one in the front, I guess, depending on where you're standing. Menkaure is connected to Mentaka. Now, let's go to Mentaka. Let's go to Mentaka. Let's go to Mentaka. Give me a second here. What y'all really want? Yeah, I pay attention to the songs that I'm singing because it means something. That was DMX, and he is Sag. What y'all really want? Nubis be out here telling you. All right, let me chill. That's a lie. I'm not being that. I'm not chilling. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta go through these pages because I forgot which date it's under. So hold your horses. Ha, found you, baby. Okay. It's connected to those that are born on June 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Mintaka also carries the star qualities of Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter. It's part of the constellation Delta Orion. Okay. And which will be Gemini, those dates that I mentioned. So that's Mercury vibes. And this star here, it's a brilliant white and pale violet variable binary star located in the belt of Orion alongside the star Al-Nilam. And Al-Nilam would be the pyramid in the center, which is connected to Venus, if anything. Let me see something as well. Yeah, okay, cool. So it says this star imparts good fortune, luck, preparation, meaning opportunity, and dignity. Thinking positively, you can make the best of any situation. Mintaka bestows courage, an industrious nature, and good timing. Divine timing. Executive and managerial capabilities and lasting happiness are also indicated by this star. Linked to your son's degree, this star offers a piercing and sharp mind, wise judgment, and memory. You are probably discreet with a cautious nature and with patience. can bring changes for the better. You have a good sense of timing and a natural talent for turning situations to your advantage. This star gives a strong preference for education. The positives of Mintaka are opportunities, wise judgment, managerial capabilities. The shadow side listed here as the negative is changeable, frustration, inconsistency, lack of endurance. So that is Mintaka. I feel like I will do 3 different readings for each of these. And then we're going to go to the next one, which is Al Nilam. So Mintaka is Saturn's energy. Al Nilam is Venus energy. And Al Nitak is Mercury energy. So based on where that is in your chart, you can, receive some info. It's 143. I love you. Okay. Now, Al Nilam is connected to also those particular dates from June 12th to the 17th, Gemini vibes, Mercury. But as we mentioned before as well, you do have Venus. Wonder why they have that there as Venus. When here it says Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, and Saturn. Roll with it, roll with it, roll with it. So it says Al Nilam bestows fleeting fame and wealth or public honors. Fleeting fame. So this could also be connected to where you have Leo in your chart at 5 degrees. Okay, 144 now. The influence of this star is therefore likely to be of short duration. This star grants a keen and daring personality, but it warns against being headstrong or rash, or changing direction without a suitable strategy. Linked to your sun's degree, this star denotes a strong character full of energy and determination. Al Nilam encourages you to undertake large projects or to be enterprising, although it also suggests that you must think before making any statements. So if you have let me see, Gemini in your chart between 22 and 23, 22 degrees 29 seconds and 23 degrees and 22 seconds, this is definitely for you too. Okay. I'll go back to the actual degree for Mintaka in just a bit. Then it says here, often by avoiding stubbornness and frustration, you can use your enormous vitality on something positive and worthwhile. The positives of Al Nilam is daring, energetic, ambitious, and gains victory. I would like to say that's the sun aspect, and the moon aspect would be rashness, instability, making sudden changes when convenient to yourself, because the moon speaks of emotions connected to memory. So if you know what those memories are and the emotions connected to them, you have a greater handle on the way you respond to it. But going back to Mintaka, it's connected to Gemini degrees of 21 degrees and 30 seconds to 22 degrees and 16 seconds from Mintaka. Al Nilam, again, is Gemini in your chart between 22 degrees 29 seconds to 23 degrees and 22 seconds. We are in astronomy school right now. Okay. Listen, some of y'all got cousins, little nieces, little nephews, siblings. I'm speaking to those who have, nieces, nephews. If you have siblings, a child that's 12 and younger, if you see that they're like well versed in different galaxies and they're interested in different galaxies, let them roll with that, yo. Give them all the books. Like this one right here is really good. Okay. The Power of Birthdays, Stars and Numbers. This is good for them to look into and start with first if you want to give them a book or something. Then you have the astrology book. This one. Get them babies something, okay? Something fun to look at. Let's see. Then we're going to go Al Nitak. Al Nitak. Sirius just popped up too. Al Nitak. I feel like Al Nitak is in the beginning because it's more than likely part of Gemini as well. or not. Chakra, it says Polaris, which is the current North Star. Polaris is the current North Star, and it's in Gemini's vibes. Let's see. Aonitak. I was gonna separate these pages, but I was too excited. I ain't feel like waiting no more, so we're doing it now. You're welcome. We're doing it now. Let me see what else. This is just me operating from my past life vibes, that using it in this life as a scribe, but a different type of researcher, different type of information keeper. Keeper of the secrets. Come on, baby, where you at? I feel like Only Top Vibes picks up those other two, but why wouldn't it be? This is interesting. Yo, I went through all these pages and it didn't show up. Hold up. Let me look at my star chart. I gotta see something. No thanks. Okay. Only Talk. Zeta. Zeta Orion. Okay, but where are you? Why do I feel like that's Anka? Just even when I put it into the star chart, the eyes, Venus and Neptune having a ball right now. Venus and Neptune. That's Taurus, Libra, Pisces. I only took constellation degrees. It's one of the three main stars, yeah, but why is not in here though? That's why, because Orion is the 26th largest of the 88 constellations. Oh, y'all gonna have to wait for real, for real. So, just know, I ain't rushing, so I gotta see what's going on here. Mind you, that's connected to Mercury, which moves really fast. Speed of light, which most can't see. It should be right next to it. Like, it should be right next to it in this book, though. Did you have a boo-boo? Okay, let me look again. There goes Mintaka. Wow. Yo, I'm gonna be tight if I find it after this live. I'm gonna be tight. Hold on. I'm gonna look through this shit again. The Virgo in me kicking in. Nah, it wouldn't be over here though. Source, what is going on? Mama Universe, what we doing? Okay. Representing a celestial hunter. Alnitak represents the celestial hunter. 156. You know, some real feel like they missed out the explanation of Alnitak in this book. That's wild because Aunilam's description also says that it's also called Aunitham, but that still sounds like Aunilam. But let me see if there's another one here that says also. I'm gonna search for this one more minute. Let's see. Zodiac degrees. The central one. That's wow, the central one. That's the one in the middle. It's the Great Pyramid. Why is it not? See, Alnitak, 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 Alnitak. What must I know about Alnitak for the collective? What must we know? What must we know? It was 144 when I started looking for that. It's 158 right now. 14. Alnitak, Alnitak, Alnitak. What is the energy of Alnitak? What is the energy of Alnitak? Emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. Cancerian vibes, which is speaking of the fourth house. Let me look up 3469 then. This got me a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, why it's not in the book though? Is it in Cancerian's energy that I'm missing it then? Let me see. Cancer right here. All right, let's see. Something about the moon. Nah, this is a moment right here. We are having a moment right now. I'm gonna tell you that right here now. Okay. That was quick. Let's look at June. June. June, 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 June. June. 3469. I'm gonna look at that in a minute. Okay, we went too far now. All right, let's go before this. Something tells me that the one before it, which is called Fact, spelled Phact, is Alnitak. I don't know why I'm getting this vibes right now. All the dogs in my play yard right now just came and huddled around me, staring at my phone. What? We waiting on this message. It's 2:02, and as I'm reading it, I felt nothing but heat here, from the heart chakra to the solar plexus. Why? And also called the female warrior, which is Fact. All right, let's read Fact. Let me know what the dogs do. Let me know what the dogs do, Ashe. You heard that the barking we was doing before now. Let me know what they do. All right. Fact is actually right before Mintaka, okay? And it says here, I got the bro. It's the only one that's connected to Mercury and Venus with Uranus influence. And I just said we're gonna look at 3469. Let's go over there first. 3469. 3469. Out on the top. Why they ain't talk about you? Sometimes you gotta go through hell in order to get to heaven. That's the first thing that comes up on the gematria as we sit here talking about in the beginning of this live, that you once you go through the heat, it's Mars Day. We in Jupiter hour, by the way, until 2:14, 14:14. Maybe. mm, Okay. Fact bestows artistic talent and intelligence. Now, artistic talent and intelligence, this is a gift that you're given. No one can teach you this. This is something that you have to unlock by choosing to and getting to know yourself. And one of the ways you would get to know yourself is through experiences, through feedback, right? Then it says here, fact bestows artistic talent and intelligence as well as a sense of rhythm. It reveal If you have rhythm, you come from source. If you don't have rhythm, some of y'all don't have it because you're disconnected from it. You're disconnected from source. Like, let me continue this. It reveals a flair for creative thinking and an interest in mathematics, music, or education. You are friendly and lovable with good fortune. This star grants popularity and social contacts, especially with young people. Facts influence points to opportunities and success in careers associated with the arts. With this star, you can become a good communicator or mediator and work with the cub, cubs, cubs, cublics. Okay. With the star, you can become a good communicator or mediator and work with the public. Fact also grants a touch of ingenuity and mediumistic abilities. Uh, again, the sun sign aspect of that is hopefulness, charm, creative talents. The moon, too talkative, doubts, insecurities, positive, negative. Mm. A small, bright binary star located at the base of the right wing of the dove. Okay. Yeah. See. Oh, it wasn't supposed to do that. It was not supposed to do that. It doesn't usually do that. On the setting that I have it on where I'm looking at what I'm looking at. Please don't change. You see? Alnitak is right here. The other two that we read are right here. Okay. And this one under it, Sigma Orionis. Let me see which one is close. Let me see which one. What's this? Beetlejuice is further up. Remember how it took about 14 minutes to get to the point where I kept relaying the message? This one here has a shield and an instrument of attack, which is giving me the vibes of a bow and arrow, right? And I'm saying that And the bull is right there. See. All right. Doggone family. You know exactly where this is. You know exactly where this is. Whenever you speak, they all lay down and start and stay close to my feet. Whenever you're searching, they're wandering as if they're searching for something. The dog star, Sirius. So read Sirius. Let me read Sirius then. Let me read Sirius. Appreciate you, Joe. And the puppies that are there. All right, so Sirius. July 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. That is your star. Sirius is your star if you're born July 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's connected to Moon, Jupiter, and Mars. Star qualities come from Moon, Jupiter, Mars. The description of Sirius is a brilliant white and yellow binary star located in the mouth of the great dog, linked to the Egyptian god Osiris. Remember Osiris? Came out, it was 4141, 414. Okay. Sirius bestows an bestows an optimistic, broad outlook and the ability to make loyal friends in high places. With this star's influence, you can enjoy prosperity and success and can act as a guardian or have a custodial position. Often, and without much effort, you can receive favors from superiors. Mind you, Sirius is Cancerian energy. Okay? Often, without much effort, you can receive favors from superiors. Sirius may indicate honor, wealth, and fame, as well as an opportunity to exercise power and leadership qualities. Sirius may also encourage rebellious or daredevil behavior, and it thus warns against the danger of pushing ahead prematurely. The star also suggests success in business, domestic happiness, and an inclination toward the arts, astrology, philosophy, or higher learning. If honor comes too early, you might be unprepared and unable to cope with success. Frequently, you present a royal demeanor and you are successful in dealing with the public. This star also indicates that you are worthy and can act as a custodian of other people's property. Positive, faithfulness, important responsibilities, joy of living, love of enterprise, successful creative activities. Negative or moon, the urge for freedom, the urge to liberate your mind at any cost, misuse of power and positions of trust. So, I'm getting the vibe that Alnitak, because it's also connected to Mercury, this is also part of Tahuti and Thoth's wisdom that is only granted to those who have the gate, who have the key to the gate. I don't know. I do know. I'm not gonna say I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not even gonna front over here, okay? And it's showing me Mars right here in indie face. Mars, indie face. Okay? Indie face. Let me see what else. Alnitak. Dogon family. Assist me, please. Look at that. Gemini is at the bottom of the deck. 4422. I didn't even search for the obvious. Another name for Alnitak, which I don't feel like there is, but also called Zeta Orionis and 50 Orionis, is a triple star system in the constellation. I feel like it's a vibe that picks up all of the other ones. A star that picks up all of the other ones. Could that be why they didn't mention it? Hold on. I think I got what I was looking for. Something about Al-Najad. That's in here, though. If I'm not mistaken, that is in here. Al-Najad. 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 They like, get your telescope and start bringing the stars down that need to be here. It's not in here. Alcott. Alcott. You know what I feel like they're making me take a while with this too? Because there may be information in here that's not for everybody. So those that are here for this info, who this is for, you're here for a particular reason because you're patient. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more, Alka. Tell me more. Alnitak. Alnitak. What is your energy, beloved? Aries. Cancer, Aries, Venus. Venus in Aries is at a fall. No. Venus in Aries is at a detriment. Mars, ruler of Aries, is at a fall in the sign of Cancer. Mars is at a fall in the sign of Cancer. Mars, unless chosen by the divine feminine, masculine, unless chosen by the divine feminine, is at a fall. The Great Pyramid of Giza, Great Pyramid, that was a lot. We got the second house, third house, Capricorn, fifth house, lessons being learned, energy of lessons being learned when it comes to potential to learn something in the local neighborhood. And that was universal. The message was universal ready mix. Make a cosmic connection with the Stargate. Let me look this up here. Let's look this up. 2142. 2142. To remember, recall, call to mind. This is part of intelligence. Al-Nitak is intelligence, intel, information within. This is giving me that vibes of that message I kept telling y'all. Chosen ones, you have information that has yet to be written about. This shit is wild, bro. And local neighborhood message was also today you get the critical message. Field of deer 357, which is also connected to make a cosmic connection. The deer is very subtle to its surroundings. And it says lead your own path in that message of the sacred spirit. Basically this deck. Okay. Let me see what's the astral travel card. Let me see. You get the critical message today, 327. What's the critical message here? 327, which is Aries energy. Royal. So, okay. Either that's a typo in this book, or there's a reason behind why it's not in this book. Because it is not information that's granted to inorganic beings. Wow. I saw a deer chilling on the side of the expressway yesterday all by itself, not fazed by traffic at all. 220, and that number is on here right now. 220. 220 is the universal ready mixture matria number. So let's look at 220. Well, I said I was going to do separate messages, but I guess we not. Something about this where it's like, this is how we connect into the cosmic connection. We're about to go a little bit deeper into this. Manger, stall, crib is 220. I feel like it's been 220 for a long time because it's been 220 for a minute now. Well, it's only longer than a minute. 1962. See, only the royals know what Al-Nitak is and write about it, rather. 1962. Today you get the crucial message of destruction, calamity. Let me see. What is being ruined here? That's the biggest one. It's that Al-Nitak is connected to the biggest one. The biggest of the three. Wait, the biggest of the three is 481 feet. 481. To bind. 481 feet. It's connected to 116, 216, 36. Need code. 116. 116. See, then afterwards, thereupon, from that time, talk to me. From that time, what? 216, 116, 216, literally a month. 136 is also significant. 216 though says light of day, light of heavenly luminaries, moon, sun, stars, daybreak, dawn, morning light, daylight, lightning, light of a lamp, light of life, light of prosperity, light of instruction, light of faith, luminaries. Okay, 136. 136. Talk to me, Al-Nitak, Great Pyramid. My Lord, spirit, that's spirit energy. Lord is to be a Lord means you have the authority of spirit. What is 36? What is 36? 36 in the Is it the Lenormand deck or this? I think it's this Lenormand deck. It's the cross. My father is goodness, a Benjamite, which is the celestial wolf. And it said, oh, Round Attack is the celestial hunter. Ugh. Wow. Okay. 223, that's another one that keep coming up. Welcome, love. 223. The sun has just started coming out, too. Wow. Uriah, which speaks of the flame. Is that what it means? You have the authority to use the flame from the last life? Okay. Alnitak, Great Pyramid. Great Pyramid. Which would be Mercury. Mercury, Alnitak, Great Pyramid. Time 4. This speaks of 111 days. This is the journey of Napoleon. 919 could be significant. This is a 7 of Swords, which speaks of deception or something hidden. Tomorrow's the 27th, and I definitely have something in this book written around where I feel like if that's the page that I wrote this on, where 727 is right here, and it's on page 818. 727. Something about tomorrow. Something about tomorrow. We got 3727. 3727. Time to align. Yeah, 111. That would be the 3 pyramids. Time to align. 3727. Mercy seat. Place of atonement. The golden plate of propitiation, on which the high priest sprinkled the seat 7 times on the Day of Atonement, symbolically reconciling Jehovah and his chosen people. What the fuck? Yo. Ship, house, trees, clouds. This pen is on crossroads. And the sun is right under that. 3727 speaks of the congregating of the Most High and the Chosen One. Okay. Time. Letter. Now that's giving me the energy of the Royal Star Aldebaran, that whatever you write on paper, you can manifest. So doing affirmations, being, what's the word I'm looking for? Being on top of doing your affirmations daily. Becoming that affirmation. Becoming the vibration, the frequency of your words, the affirmations. Because this is what's going to actually come true for you. There's a lot of downloads I've been receiving being confirmed right now for sure. Shay. Something about your affirmations here. Let me see. Time, what else? And what's coming here with this energy of this reuniting? The 9 of Swords. And this is the anchor. Number 35, 37, 35. And then we got 40 taking the mask off here. Wow. That's also connected to where God is going to show you the evildoers. Mercy seat. 37, 35. Be distressed, be grieved about what? About what? What is this about? 37, 35, to be distressed, be grieved about what exactly? We have time and the anchor, the 10th house, which constantly comes out. So we're getting clarity about this 10th house vibes right now. It is 101:10 on the timer. 111. Gemini. Some of you do have Gemini in the 10th house or Mercury in the 10th house. It is your gift. It is your duty that is part of your achievements and status in the outside world. This could be something you said where this is connected to reputation. And that's what we was reading about, serious energy. Eighth house. Something is changing in the area of work here, and it's gonna happen out of the blue because it has to. It has to. It has to. You have Gemini in the 10th, okay? It has to. Why? Because it's time for you to have your abundance here when it comes to the area of your life that has to do with your assets, finances, and the things that you value. This is why all of this is occurring right now. Scorpio energy, Mars energy, Aries. This is Mars and Pluto right here. And Cancer's right under that, which is the foundation. Oh no. Can y'all hear that, Bob Marley? You should be loved. Don't let them fool you. Or even try to school you. That shit gave me chills, man. Hold on, man. Could you be not? I said you should be loved. Some of you may have a life path 9 too. They call that the wounded artist. Phenomenal artist though. But you carry a lot of ancestral gifts with wounds as well. Don't let them fool you or even try to school you. We've got a mind of our own, so go to hell if what you're thinking is not right. Love will never leave us alone. In the darkness, there must come out to light. Don't let them change you or even rearrange you. We got a life to live. They only say only the fittest of the fittest shall survive. Stay alive. Bro. Message here for the collective. Great Pyramid, you should be loved. This speaks of a new relationship. Both of these speak of a new relationship. But now we're sitting here talking about a committed, divine partnership. We have here highlighted with the horns is the first quarter and the third quarter. Challenges, confidence, and commitment, reevaluating, balancing, and trusting. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Swords energy with this bouquet. But this speaks of an engagement, a proposal, higher levels of commitment. Definitely new relationships. Like you've learned a lesson. 8 of Cups. You learned a lesson about partnerships. Okay. As I was saying at the beginning, that there are things that's going to reappear only to show you, okay, this is how far you've come. You see it now. Do you see it now? Ashe, this confirmed what I told myself for the past 2 months in the message my mother gave me 2 nights ago. I've been crying ever since she gave me the message. Ashe. Look at this, 37. If you are the ages of 37, 35, 32, or even older, or even this could even be your future self of the ages 37, 35, and 32 talking to your 9-year-old self. Let it out, baby. If it makes you cry, honey, let it out, my love. You already know the vibes. Come on now. We got 1085, 1085. Let's see what else you got, boo. See, look at this, King of Swords. This also speaks of divine sexual connections as well. Look at that, the birds, communication is coming in here. I feel like some of you reincarnated, right? All of you that are watching this video, not even some of you, all of you that come across this video, you reincarnated with very special gifts, very special gifts, gifts that no one would ever know, only the ones with the gift. Okay, you have the gift of remembering yourselves, your light body, while you were in the cosmos. So a lot of times when you can't pinpoint why you feel such heaviness, why you experience what you experience, well, you come with a different cosmic vibes. Look. You know what I mean? And that's why you're here. That's why you met me. I get it. I get it. 235 right now. Let me look at this card because I wanted to. I left one in here. Wow. The one that was left in here was the ring. And the book is out here right now. As I put these cards down. The book, and I'm telling you, wow, you see, that's the ruby too. Rubies are used for medical instruments to help people heal or research on people. Because if we were eating from nature, a lot of the things that are happening now, the diseases wouldn't even be a thing. See what I'm saying? Let me see. This makes me want to watch Stardust. And I'm going to later. This I was going to the anchor and it showed me the energy of the cross, but I'm not gonna read that. Well, it says I'm the bringer of grief. Well, there goes that energy about grief, sadness, burdens, and ordeals, pain, suffering, and guilt is the area of my expertise. I claim weeping, tears, and lamentations. Let me see. Lamentations. Lamentations 3:5. He has shut me in a prison of misery and anguish. He has forced me to live in the stagnant darkness of death. Punishment, repentance, and hope. Wow, okay. So, remember what I said, that you come with a lot of ancestral spiritual gifts, that whoever doesn't exercise it, you carry all of that energy from whomever didn't, do what they were supposed to do with the life force that was already within them. So now you have the burdens and the gifts. Okay? And in this moment right now, with this Stargate energy, the Lion's Gate, and the Age of Aquarius, which is another golden age, some of you come from that age of Leo. So there's a lot of inventions that's going to come to mind now. Just whatever comes to mind, flow with it. That's going with the flow. Whatever comes to your mind and to your heart, flow with it. Because there's a reason why you know of it or why you are committed to it, even if you don't speak about it to people. But you're here to bring back that authenticity, that life force back to the planet that was once here. But it was only a power bestowed to those who were going to be righteous with it. But there so happened to be some form of confusion. It was just 11115, some form of confusion and temptation where it got in the hands of the wrong one. Well, yeah, the wrong one. To bring in the good or bad, the right and wrong. Stripping humanity from cause and effect. But you're now here to bring all of that back. Is it going to be easy? Fuck no. Is it worth it? Fuck yeah. Okay? So cry whenever you have to cry, because what you're doing is a 11155. You're releasing whatever it is that keeps you out of alignment. These are your tears from another lifetime. And also the ones you won't have to shed in a future lifetime or timeline. So, Talk is in the building, eh? There's something about that. The way my heart just skipped like that. 1440 on the time. Yeah, there's something up with that. Because y'all see me look through these pages for 14 minutes looking for Talk. And I'm going to look at the gematria for that. The anchor speaks of stability and security. It brings peace of mind. And it says, I push you to persevere and help you reach your goal. Watch out for negative cards. They might shackle or pull you down a hole. Now give me a second. Some of y'all got some serious Libra placements. Hi, my love. You gotta cry that out. I'll be back. Give me a second. Going 13. Come on. Okay, so you want to know what it is too? You know what it is? This could be for a specific situation for some of you. Let's say you have some type of situation going on where you may want closure. You get the closure, but deep down inside, you know you fully don't have that closure. The reason why you feel that way is because you know you've changed, and you also know that you cannot control someone else's changes where they can act like they understand you, which is why you always hear me tell you no one's here to understand you, because it allows you to forgive and drop the burden. There's cases where you forgive, but you don't drop the burden. And then you'll have these emotions start piling up until it's time for you to say, you gotta let it go some way, somehow. Or you listen to one of my messages and then you start boo-hooing. Boo-hoo it out, baby. Boo-hoo it out. Okay? Because one thing about me, yeah, I'm a crier. I am. I ain't gonna front. Libra is most of my asteroids, and I have 7th house highly aspected. My mom's a Libra sun. And that's the justice, the energy of karma, so that way you can balance out the scales. I just have Libras that break my heart because they're there to show you. They're there to they are there to reconnect you to your heart. The ones that break your heart are there to put you through the lesson, the 3 of swords, the obstacles and challenges for you to gain the wisdom. That's the way your soul knows best for you to learn the lesson, to remember who you are in connection to your North Node. So much. You see how Source just changed the entire message, y'all? I was really gonna sit here and do I can still do one for each of the pyramids, but I'm not feeling that vibe anymore, so we just gonna keep rolling. Okay, we're just gonna keep rolling the tape. 1444 the timer. You've been driven deeper and deeper into darkness and beat again and again with merciless blows. What's this about? Taking chances, risk with men. That's 38 right here. It's more like closure and forgiveness and self for things done in the past when I wasn't in the know, still living my shadow heavy. You know what it is too? I love the message yesterday from Black Magic where Professor Smalls was basically saying that reincarnation is the only thing, because you are your mother is your grandmother. It's like you are your mother, you are your grandmother, you are your great grandmother, your great great grandmother, your great 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 grandfather, father. It's all of that. So that should also help you to release the energy where it's like, yeah, you carried the gifts and the burdens, and the way you were in the past was for you to get it all out. 2 days ago, message from within the Quran that confirms so much. He said it's the mother 3 times before the father. Popped into the room. So, because even myself, I would tend to say I don't want to reincarnate here. But then the reason why now, knowing what I know, why I would say that is the journey it would take to clear out all that has been done and all that has yet to be done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, love. So, yeah. The ring. Been put through the ringer. Let's go to my deck. Hold on. Yeah, boy, it was like reincarnation is the only thing. I said, you know what? That's one thing about me. Like, I listen to a lot of different things and simultaneously, wait for my soul to say yes. That's why this is really cause and effect. You're not right or wrong, good or bad. It's cause and effect. Is what you are connecting to in that moment to realign. And I feel like the fact that we are realigning shows how much work has to be done, because there shouldn't be a realigning to the cosmos. That should be an automatic thing. Just like breathing is. But there's so many different altitudes, as Dr. B would said, that's in the way. And this is why y'all are here This is why you had the past that you had, so that when you're in this moment right now, you can operate without fear, without doubt. Look at this. They want me to show you human design. Your human design is going to help you to forgive. Speaking of, let's look at it then. Let's look at the human design for today, shall we? Okay. A lot of y'all been doing a lot of crying because the way my eyes feel right now, boy. Whew. That's good though. You're cleansing. As you should. Okay. Mars, where you at, Mars? We're going to look at gates 37 and 2. Gate 37. Let's go to 37 first. This is the subconscious mind. At the gate of friendship. Yeah, I know how I feel about that word. But, Fry, Venus, and core values. Connections that come to an end for you to realize your vessel and the core values within your vessel. So it says here, this is the most communal of all the gates. It is the transpersonal expression of the potential sensitivity of revolution. This gate is also the focusing of sensitivity for communal expression. This gate is the possibility to offer support and soul connections to others. It does say friendship, so wherever I say soul connections, it's friendship. The tribal circuit group, ego and defense, are the most intensely social. They establish, support, and maintain our communities. Before I continue reading, so y'all hear how I express myself about friends. Here's another download I'm getting right now as I'm talking to you. You can have your friends, but a true friend is someone where you can grow, and that growth doesn't cause deception, envy, and jealousy. A true friend, a false friend would do the other. So there's that. So once a sexual imperative has been established, defense, the community is an essential development. Sensitivity biologically is about food. The tribe must be fed. The 37th gate is the gate of the mouth. So the use and action of your willpower is directly connected to what you digest through your mouth. It says here, the friendship offered by this gate can never be free of an underlying bargain. It is always seeking loyal and looking for a promise of loyalty in return. See, I didn't even peep that was going to come up like that. The wave of emotional awareness leads to the hope and pain cycle of friendships. The wave of emotional awareness leads to the hope and pain cycle of friendships. Loyalty, disloyalty, promise, broken promise. This is the gate of the sense of touch. It is the outstretched arms ready to embrace the outsider. The possibility of awareness in this gate lies in the touch, not in the energy to embrace. And that's part of the subconscious. That's what's going on Mars-wise in the subconscious energy from what we're picking up right now. Let me look at gate number 2, which is the conscious vibes. The gate of higher knowing. Shit. This is the most receptive 6 yin lines of all the hexagrams. This gate is the seat of the driver. The ancients would refer it as the higher self. It is important to remember, and the gods love a joke, that the self is unaware. God, that's the real shit. It is a mechanical function of the vehicle, holding us together in the illusion of our separateness and giving us our direction. This is the potential to continue evolving, which finds expression and manifestation through the 3 other, this shit says, through the 3 other sphinx gates. If I'm not mistaken, that's 24 and 23. The other two. That would be, hold up. I think I just, okay. Okay. All right. All right. I see you. I see how you're moving right now. Give me a second. Let me see. Gate 2. That's Venus. Gate 2 is Venus, which would be Aunilam. Aunikat. Let me see which one. Yeah, see, don't play with me. Let me see. Aunikat is not, well, I'm looking at gate 24. Which is the gate of sand, yes, which is connected to Leo, which is the sun. And Mercury is closest to the sun. Let me see. 23. Excuse me. Okay. The gate of assimilation. Shit. Hold on. The gate of assimilation. Yeah, give me a second. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, man. Shatas. Not a great part of the movie, but shatas. Which one was it? Which one was it? It's not too far. She gotta be here. Okay. Yo. Because Alnikat is the celestial hunter, right? Gate 21 is the gate of the hunter and the huntress, the money line. Connected to Aries, Mars. The channel of materialism is unique in the body graph. It stands alone as a single channel. Hold up. It stands alone. That's what you would call an alpha female, alpha male. Someone who stands alone. 21. World card. The closest one to gate 21 right now, as far as the human designer today, would be Venus and the North Node, which is at gate 22. Biting through is the power for life on the material plane. It is a great conditioning force in the world. To have this gate in your design demands that you control where you live, what you wear, what you eat. This gate can never afford to have a boss leaning over their shoulder. This is the gate of the hunter, the huntress, and it is their ego drive to dominate. It is this gate. If this gate had a voice, it would say, I control. If it is in a situation where it does not control, its power can never be fulfilled. So this is going back to that, the reason why I kept saying, see, I'm talking to billionaire entrepreneurs up in this damn live all the time. Y'all not no regular people. Okay? Y'all not no regular people. You're fully divine and fully human. But you have to overstand on a whole nother level what that means. Your intel, your intelligence knows what that is, though. The school won't teach you that. That's another thing that was being mentioned yesterday in the video where he was like, education is the way the system is today, which is what I mentioned to y'all before too, that we're unless it's here, or a platform like this, where can you go to access the information within you? Not what's being taught to you, but what is within you. Unless you're going to a place that's sacred, where all you're doing is meditating and connecting with self. But as far as an education system, no. You may have to take certain courses or electives that allows you to do that. But why is I'm not going to ask why. That's a rhetorical question. Gate 22. Let me see what gate 22 says. The gate of openness, the potential to realize the spirit becomes the possibility to share that spirit with others. The role of the individual is incomplete without social skills. So this is connected to Uranus as well. As far as the collective, on a mental plane, through the 43rd gate, the individual has the conceptual capacity to communicate its insight to others. The sense of hearing is associated with the awareness possibility gates of the knowing circuit. The gate of openness is connected to the knowing circuit. The right ear, the existential ear, through the 57th gate, the inner ear, the inner voice of the individual, through the 43rd gate. I know I'm saying a lot of different things right now, but if you're into human design, if you book the personal reading with me, you know exactly where you can go to find this. So, all right. Here we go. Grace is where the spirit of the knower is released in a wave. The part you just recited was the moment he decided to go back and avenge the death of his friend, and ended up with the set for a new start. Yeah. Hold on, man. He was taking Mod Mugs to the hospital. Hold on, man. Mud Mugs. That one right there. 13303. Some of y'all got a Mud Mugs energy around you. You don't ask no questions. If the one in charge says let's leave them alone, he's not leaving them alone. He taking them out. Ended up set for life by Shay. Yeah. Release comparisons now I saw in the deck. Let's see what the messages say, y'all. Come through, Starseed. Y'all in here. Welcome, love. Wow. Fehu, which speaks of property, fulfillment, ambition, flowing, wealth, new beginnings, cattle, dynamic power, sexual attraction, young love, initial conditions. You're about to receive resources to get moving. So be mindful of what it is that what you're projecting, because you're going to receive that back. Stay committed to your affirmations, okay? Your goals and your affirmations, your desires, which is basically a connection to the cosmos. Desire is connection to the cosmos. Avoid reckless bliss. Okay. Number 3, avoid reckless bliss. Oh, shit. We're going to do a tarot spread too. All right. Respond. The universe is nudging you, especially if you are a Gemini, where you have Gemini placement. Wow, today is a self-generation day, but it is the red self-existing moon day. But I do have for you all right now coming out the blue storm, number 19, the power of self-generation through the action of experiences that are called catalyst. Connecting to this action or this catalyst through energy, connecting to the essence of this energy through the planet Pluto, or the part of you that allows yourself to break through psychological blocks. And the chakra to connect to this is the root. Then you have moon tone 3, which is the electric moon tone, with the power to activate through the action of bonding or connections, through the essence of service. So you could be a Virgo, Pisces energy. Okay. 2355, 1155. Know that you're in the point of this journey of blossoming, justice, and abundance. The revolutionary spirit is awakening to deeply rooted ancient abilities through deeply rooted wounds. Ashe. So it is. And then we also have Solar Seal 18, the white mirror, which is the power of endlessness. I was about to say excellence. That's your standard. So shout out to Tasha for that one. Power of endlessness through the action of reflection, through the essence of order, through the planet of Neptune, through the chakra of the solar plexus. So you connect to the power of endlessness by taking action, and the action is reflections. To connect, to reflect. To connect to this action, you have to connect to the essence of order, divine order. So doing what you can and allowing the moment to connect the dots, the alignment, basically like how it is now. The Lion's Gate is potent on 8/8, but it's open now. The Lion's Gate is open now. And this is to the 12th of August as far as like the dates are concerned from what I've seen. It's open as of today, the 26th of July, but the direct alignment happens on August 8th. So this is the same for you. You're open to these opportunities now. Continue to do what you do to connect to these opportunities, even if you haven't physically seen it, but just know there's going to come a point where the stars align, the dots connect, so you can see the angle, so the trajectory can change. Let's look at these numbers, though. Let me see. Wow, you got 33 right here. Some of you are really going to see some expansion when it comes to your finances or second house energy. A lot of new beginnings here. But see what you have in your chart that may be in the 6th house, or in Virgo, or Mercury and Chiron, because Virgo is ruled by Chiron and Mercury. So if you don't have any Virgo placements or 6th house placements, or your 6th house is empty, some of you may have a empty 6th house then, huh? It's 306 too, as I'm saying this, which would be 1506. But that doesn't mean that there isn't anything happening. What's happening is what's around it. So the 7th house and the 5th house could be highly active in sending energy into your 6th house. Now, that's what I was saying. If you don't have Virgo or significant 6th house placements, then check to see what Chiron is. Now, Chiron would speak about those ancestral or generational wounds from one reincarnation to another. And if you have that retrograde in your chart, it's like you are the one who is here to go over it and back and over it again, to say enough is enough and basically put things back into alignment. So you may have some solid 4th house placements too, with that being said. Or Cancerian energy, where your moon and Chiron may be connected. Let's see. Let's get some tarot cards, shall we? Where we at? 139? Listen. Gang. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying to you. Shay, I'm glad you're loving it, baby. I am too, for real though. On some real, I can really do this for quite a while throughout the day. And I more than likely will be on live a lot more. So Spirit, what's the message for the collective for this tarot spread? Marriage? Come on, girl, and check that booty. I had to do it. 17. A gift of partnership. A gift of partnership. A contract. This could also be a contract. 317, that speaks of prosperity, expansion, luck, preparation, meeting opportunity. Let's see what's this at the top. High honor. Wow. What about this energy? 333. Oh yeah, this got something to do with love, y'all. So let me get these love cards, okay? This Lionsgate's about to bring you some love. Let's not even play like we don't know what we're talking about. Okay, we know what we're talking about. It's 333. Some of y'all long overdue. Long overdue. Okay. Long overdue. Very soon, one fell on the ground and it's chemistry and it's upright, and religious factors is in reverse. So religious factors are not going to be an issue, which is beautiful. That means all the false people out the picture. They are out the picture. Let's see what's this peeping. You think this is a fucking joke? Call it in your soulmate. Everybody peeping. They gonna be peeping. No peeping times though. Look at this energy though. What we doing over here? Great fortune, 38. You've been putting in some work. You have been. It's all part of the path though. You a G now. You a gangster thug now. Spiritual gangster. You feel me? Out with the imposters. Very soon, religious factors in reverse. Your ancestors were so concerned that they about to just make shit move. Damn. It almost makes you feel like some of you gonna feel like a charity case. Like, damn, is that bad? Like, y'all really feel like I need to leave some money? Like, I'm straight with self. But it's like you're over straight with self, where it's like, okay, we need you. Okay, we really need you to align with this partnership because I know you're good by yourself. Yes, we know. We understand all that. We've been there, done that. But we want you to go get your divine feminine, to go get your divine masculine. And I'm speaking to the higher self of these divine masculines and divine feminines that belong with you, not no fuck. Feel me? So they hear me. Let me see what else comes out here. They hear me. Playfulness, 5th house energy. He said that I'm getting too comfortable alone. Listen, hear that knock? Love is a knocking. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like this is where sources like you've been doing this way too long, allowing your inner youthful spirit to shine. Forget a recapture. It's just like call them in. 144.55. At the top, keep an open mind. Pay attention to the red flags. And I feel like like the message here, the red flag is the signs have been cautioning you. The signs have been all around you for a very long time. And it's 313, which is the 10 of cups. It's just like separation. See what I'm saying? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It's like it's on the horizon. You are the horizon at this point. Especially if you're connected to your higher self. You're the point in between air and water. You can go beyond that. Express your love. Yeah. For your ass. All right. Love is oracle. Love is oracle. These pyramids are doing the most right now. I'll tell you that. Because they're connected to Saturn, Venus, and Mercury. Core values, the way you perceive things and how you connect it to the outside world, and the boundaries you're willing to set. Some of you are pros at setting boundaries. Okay. Some of y'all about to get hired just to set boundaries for others. I don't know. Listen, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Then don't make a decision based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And then we have here, soulmate. Your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. This is the one on the bottom. This is the one on top of it. You see that? It's like the focus is what we can see right here, right now. Through each other, you find missing pieces. This one here. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Y'all are pros at doing that right now. Instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. You've been over giving to yourself, some of you. Where it's like, okay, love is unconditional, right? Love is unconditional. If it's unconditional, you're not going to say the following: until I have this, until I have that, I won't allow myself, or I don't want to be in a relationship until these things are in order, because love doesn't focus on that. Comes down to 8. Wow. Twin flames. Man. Your passion ignites. All aboard. Love is unconditional. Doesn't care about where you're at in your life or what you have or what you look like or what you... Love is unconditional. Certain things are on hold because of that one statement that you're making. I don't want to be in this relationship or be in a relationship because of this, that, and the third. That makes love conditional. And it makes every other area of your life as so. Twin flames, huh? And also the other message I'm getting from this with religious factors, make sure it is a spiritual connection, but you will know though, especially putting all this work in. It's to the point that you put so much work into your journey that the one is literally looking at you like, bro, did you really just create this entire wall? I can still see you though. To start dressing and acting up this and get to it, honey. And it's Leo season, so get out there, get fancy. Get fancy. Get out there and get fancy, okay? All that. What is going on here? And that's a Leo season. Look at the High Priestess and the 4 Wands. I'm done. High priestess sitting there with these boundaries and these walls, as I just said. Our boundaries and walls. All you need is these boundaries. But you got walls up still. You got walls around the boundaries. Or boundaries or walls behind the boundaries. Can you even get out? Can you? All right, let's see. What's the current situation here with this marriage and concern, beloved? Yo, your ancestors is funny. Seriously, because I keep looking at this where it's like, yes, we know you're on a spiritual path, but you don't want this gift of love. Like, I've been sending you signs. Why can't you see it? It's like, what should I do next? Big ass. All right, now look at this. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Look at you, Queen of Wands looking this way. The whole Ace of Cups is coming. You still. Queen of Pentacles focused on your money one side. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. They say, scratch what you was about to say. We have Page of Swords, the Death card, and the Knight of Cups. This right here is so wild to me, because this is showing that the person that comes into your life is the final stage of your transformation. They're not going to help you get out the cocoon, but, well, yeah, invitations would help you get out the cocoon, where you start, presenting yourself at like the empress that you are. But you see this here? Nothing is going to stop this from coming in, not even you. With the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this could even be someone who has been committed to you, that they've changed their lifestyle within the last 2 years minimum. They're not focused on if anybody else is going to get in the way, because this is your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart doesn't focus on, or if it's too late or if it's too soon. No, they're more focused on, let me prepare myself to become that one by becoming self. And your divine counterpart, as some would say, is your twin flame or your soulmate, however you want to express that. But this is a reflection of you. Let me see what these other two cards are, though. Jupiter and Capricorn with the High Priestess, and we got 22. Some of you could be a life path 22 or life path 4. Or you could be born on a Wednesday, or Yah's energy is highly significant in this as well. So you're a child. Cancerian energy is highly significant. You're a child of lightning and thunder. Both of you are. Both of you are. Then let me look at this again here, because this, I feel like this is okay for those of you, right? The last 2 years of your journey were like the most crucial parts, where all of the entities, like the big guns that were designed to conquer you, were literally on their knees begging the Creator to not have them go through a particular consequence. This could even be an old part of you as well. This is an old part of you that would literally hold you down from not moving forward. Everything is feedback, though. Everything is feedback. So whatever Scorpio energies, Pisces energies, it's a water sign. You got Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio in here. Heavy. 22, 13. February 2nd, 2013 is highly significant when it comes to your transformation. This could be something you've recognized about yourself, that they're having you go back, because there's something in regards to your mental powers that is also there. It's connected to part of the delays as well. But it was a form of protection. What's under the Page of Swords? Three of Cups, Six of Cups, yeah, Five of Cups. Shit, Nine of Cups. The fuck? Okay, this whatever I'm telling you, Temperance energy. Yeah, whatever we saying here, there's a wish fulfillment from the sorrow. There's a wish fulfillment from the sorrow, pains, and regrets. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, something of the past, a partnership of the past, detaching from reconciling with anything of the past. But this reconciliation of the past is more mental than it is physical. Because with the Two of Pentacles, with the High Priestess, like you intuitively know exactly what your next step is, but you're juggling taking action on it. Whew. Page of Pentacles. So we got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You see this right here? So this could be part of the energy where something from the past comes back, not physically, but just the energetic remnants, the spiritual remnants of it comes back around for you to become aware. Because this speaks of material awareness or earthly awareness. This is giving me the vibe of the Seven of Pentacles. You have planted seeds as well, but you know how in the Seven of Pentacles, they're standing over, the figure is standing over one pentacle. I feel like this is that one pentacle. Because the other six have a lot to do with your emotions connected to memories as far as your worth and the way others have treated you based on your worth. And now you've removed that. And everything that has to do with that, you're removing that. But you're still juggling on an action that must be taken on a decision you've already made. Wow. After that date. Okay. So that's at the top. Let me see what's under it. Mars and Aries. This is that crossroads moment. That's 222. The bigger picture started to become evident or projected as of 2013. If you know your natal charts, if you know how to look up your transit, look up the transit for that date. 2213. And see where Chiron was. Which house was Chiron in? Then go to today's date and see where Chiron is today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I need to wow. Okay. Let me what's this juggle? What's the juggle? What's the Two of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. Foundation, Cancerian energy, the mother. Blue Jays, Blue Jays, Blue Jays. That's the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Because I'm seeing this card, so I have to read it to you. Blue Jays. Now, the Queen of Cups also talks about mysteries, being reserved, because you're an enigma. You could have been seen as someone who is self-absorbed, but it's because you're intuitive. You have these abilities, and you wanted to be responsible, but this was your subconscious talking. You didn't realize that this is what you were doing. It's coming full circle now, though. 38 and 11 is highly significant. Let me see, Blue Jay. 11, 11. 38, 11. Blue Jay, it says assertive, daring, universal wisdom. You're being guided to be aware of synchronicities in your life. You are entering a time of intellectual and spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day. Be fearless, trust your gut, be your authentic self. Take inspired action on what you desire, and what you desire will come to fruition. Now, inspiration comes through externally, motivation is internal. So, definitely, if you resonated with that message where I said, look at your transit February 2nd, which is actually Oya's day, February 2nd, 222, 22. Okay, go to your transit for 2213, see where Chiron was, which house, that's the area of your life, and see where it is today. And channel that vibration. Okay. Scorpio baby. All right, let me, Queen of Cups, what's the message here? It's something I'm telling you right now. There it goes, transformation. Like I said, whatever this is that's coming in, this offer of love, this emotional fulfilling offer that comes in, there's nothing that's going to get in the way, because this is the nodal shift for it to happen. North node in Taurus, South node in Scorpio. Whatever it is that is here for you to connect to your core values. Now your core values allows that Kundalini energy to ascend, which means now all of the power, all of the life force that is at the root is able to go to the crown. And if that energy is going to the crown, you're sitting here manifesting like it's nothing. And nothing is space, which means you're connected to the cosmos, and whatever you want, you have. You can get it whenever you want, because you also release the illusion of time, so you're not rushing as to when it comes in. May 2nd. The butterfly, mind, body, and soul transformation. You're being guided to embrace change and detach from what no longer serves you. Begin now to recognize your own beauty and elegance, and the world will do the same. And then the bison, as we're sitting here talking about Oya's energy. Abundance, success, and personal power. You're being guided to be flexible, go with the flow, which is your emotions. Okay. And allow things to happen rather than force them. Universal opportunities are stacked around you. Center yourself and resonate with your core values, and you'll reap many rewards. Come on now. Then we got the giraffe. And the giraffe has a very long neck, which means you're highly intuitive. Highly intuitive. Optimism, insight, perspective. You're being guided to stand above the preconceived thoughts of lack. Stay grounded and keep a broad perspective, and appreciate what matters to you. Life is what you make it to be. Begin today to enjoy the process of life. 331. Be spontaneous and allow the world to fascinate you. 331. There's no ducks around me, but I heard a duck quack. Could be the ones here, by the way. Yeah, definitely heard that. 331, honk 108, bingo. Hades, which is Scorpio Pluto energy, 222. Let me clarify this right here. Bro. Under the Two of Cups is the Empress. Some of y'all are moving. You don't even know that this is happening. Some of y'all about to move, or a relationship causes you to move. 10 of Pentacles. Or that could be a part of this message. Oh shit, yeah. You may be conflicted with it because of the past. You have here, you have Saturn Saturn and Mars here. The use and action of the use and action of your willpower based on the lessons you've learned, and then you got the Queen of Cups popping through again with the Three of Swords behind her. And like I said, it could be a relationship that causes you to move, because this is your justice here. This is definitely your justice. Yep. Nobody's going to be able to block that, because this is something that it seems like it's being foreshadowed. Nobody's going to block you, though. On God, nobody's going to block you. What the fuck I said. Because they've done that before in other lifetimes. They've blocked you from 333. They blocked you from your divine counterpart, and then blinded someone through these two eyes, or caused some type of block of the mind where it doesn't allow them to take on the spiritual path through fear. You see? That was like that. Let me clarify this over here. What I'm clarifying is these three. The Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Two of Cups. Venus in Cancer, Jupiter in Capricorn. Put this here. High Priestess, what are you revealing here to the collective about the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups? Knight of Wands, what's this? The Empress wanted to show out, and the Chariot. Your Chiron was in your 7th house, conjunct your Venus and your Lilith. Core values and primordial energy right there. Also conjunct your part fortune. That just gave me chills. This is why the situation happened at work the way it did. Look at that shit. Two of Pentacles and a Justice card. Wow. Because I need to look at this. The Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords. There was a lot that was revealed to you in your dreams, or a lot of the things that were being revealed to you in your dreams came from what was invested within you, or the gate that you opened within you in 2013. 6th house. Well, there goes that 6th house vibe that we was talking about before then, which speaks of work. Let's see. High Priestess. Temperance. It had to do with what I already said. 222. What's 222 over here? What was 222? What was that next to? Hades. That's giving me Persephone vibes. But she decided on her own free will to go there. Some of you could have had a smothering maternal figure around. But that's something that could always constantly happen within your bloodline. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Let me see. Temperance. What are you saying here? The Ace of Wands. Temperance and the Ace of Wands. Tempering of emotions in order for you to have enlightenment, a new beginning. Also to connect you to your spirit of leadership, your spirit of wisdom. And these are higher vibrational spirits within you. But you have to go, because what I'm getting from this looks like the moment where you were in the underworld. And that could be, there's something in the underworld that you connected to. It's like some of you went through a rite of passage through the underworld and didn't fully disconnect from a toxic energy, but it's being released now. It's being released now. Five of Wands is at the bottom here. You see, I'm getting big vibes of the underworld. Some of you could have left your key there. Some of you could have left your key in the underworld. You left your key in the underworld. You left your key. You left the key in the underworld. Left your key. Bro, that was also my grandfather's birthday. You left your key with Hades? Why? See, because imprisonment's here. And this is giving me the vibes of an entity that was trapped within you, connected to you. Very powerful too, though. Very powerful. That it would cause you, like a parasite, that it would cause you to move in a way other than yourself. You see. 1 and 2. The main man and the main female. Yeah. Message of concern here. Under that, what is it? Courtship. So 144. What the fuck? Okay. Hold on. Under that is the journey. I feel like that's what it is. You are able to get your key back from that 2-2-13 transit. You're able to get the key back once you realize the 2-13. Now 2-13 will be the moon in Aquarius, the 7 of Swords. Here we have eternal union, new love is forming. Love and light, act with care, 26. 1226, that would be the 2 of Pentacles. 1226. What is 1226? It's literally 2:13 on the clock too. On the timer. 1226 says dearth, drought, destitution. It sounds like the underworld. And 2:13 is what? Side 7 of Swords. It is to press, be pressed, make haste, urge, be narrow. I just heard somebody say, why are you pressing me like that? That type of shit. Or being around people that were pressed. Like, wanted what they wanted when they wanted. Heavy Aries energy. 1226, are you ready? Voter fraud. It's only a matter of time. Supernova. 4-leaf clover. Archangels are extraterrestrials. William Smith. Majesty. The question, the first thing that came up for 1226 was, are you ready? And after all that I just said, the next thing is, you are ready. Someone who recently told you, thinking about you, and they made you feel like, why? One. Run. Wow. Your child died. Condolences, beloved. It's still with you, though. For sure, for sure. You have a path where you are, there's things that were done in the bloodline that weren't supposed to be done, and you're the one that has to clean it up through your experiences. 343 also connected to 1226. 1226 says the seal of Jupiter. I feel like some of you may have a vision or see that seal of Jupiter, and that could be where your key is. That's where your key would be. Like, let's say if you were looking for it and it was under something in particular, it would be under the seal of Jupiter. The second pentacle. That just says the second pentacle of Jupiter, and we're looking, and the two of pentacles is here, which is Jupiter and Capricorn. Jupiter and Capricorn. Capricorn has a lot to do with all of your lives, all reincarnations, all of them. Spiritual. So that can go to the very beginning of time. You know? Novela. See? Some of you have the power to heal yourself, though. You know this, but there's other things that, yeah, you have the power to heal yourself. The message of concern. The message of concern is coming from an angel. It could be mine at this point. Let's see. What else we get in here? Act with care, love and light, compassion. I feel like that's all being said because you're about to go through a space where you may not want to be so love and light. It's giving me this type of vibe. Some of you bringing death to the bullshit. Let's see, collective. What do we have here? Awakened spirit, desire to change. There go that trajectory changing. 26-4, 264. 264. What is 264? Fraternity, brotherhood. Okay. So, all right. Some of you may have had a vision, aka dream, where you were being attacked by a particular brotherhood and there was something that you learned there. Definitely resonate with that. And based off of that right there, you realize that you never died. You never died. You're one of the immortal beings. One of the immortal beings, but not everyone in your bloodline carry that frequency. So there goes the Five of Wands, the battles, the Saturn and Leo vibes, the obstacles and challenges for you to gain wisdom to do things based on your instinct and not the way others are perceiving you. There goes that Queen of Cups vibes where it's like people seeing you as self-absorbed. It's not that you're self-absorbed, you're an enigma. You're highly intuitive. You're extremely rare. You're a rare species. Act with love and care, my loves. I'm just confirming to you what you already know. You're like a walking parable. It's a riddle. It says riddle. Speaking in riddles. Yeah, you're ancient being. To the point you speak through vibrations and sounds, not so much words. You may have had a conversation like that in your dream state where you're you're communicating with your movements, with dancing, with instruments. Third eye, yeah. Reclaim your mind. There goes 36 though. What was 36 before? I know that wasn't. Hold on. 36 was my father is goodness, a Benjamite. The tribe of Benjamin is actually connected to Jamaica. Some of you visiting Jamaica or have been to Jamaica, or if you ever been to Jamaica, you may want to look at those transits too. I'm giving you homework to do. Move forward, 23. Okay. To what? The transformation. That's 33. 233. Celestial teacher. And the tribe of Benjamin is the celestial wolf. This is number 7. Under that is shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. I'm telling you, some of y'all left some shit in the underworld. And then you got timeout. Unconditional love is on its way. The dark night of the soul has brought life a new meaning for you. Ascended masters are telling you 222, 30. To create open communication, they have a message for you. The message is going to come through your Merkaba position. So I would say cleanse your system for about 3 days and sit in this position in the sun and some grass by some water, being in nature, and 2250 and see what messages come through. Because there's something there that would allow you to set your heart free, spiritual evolution. And then you have patience, but there's one in between, the Kundalini rising. Let's get another spread here. I think we know what we must know about that, right? Let's see what else we got coming through here. That was for whoever resonated with that, because I was gonna do a Celtic spread, but those cards came out that way. And that's because you are a twin flame. So this is someone who reflects you. The signs of cautioning you came through here again. All right, y'all, let's do a Celtic spread, and this is going to be the last message for right now. Awaken, Ashe. Definitely moving, happening from the burdens, from the healing. Got the Ace of Swords there. Healing from the truth you receive. Healing from the truth you receive, and then liberating yourself after that. Because you know how it be. Find something out that piss you off, and then cool down. You be like, you know what? This had to go down this way. All right, y'all. Here we go. I'm gonna use this deck. Yep. Going for it. Find your messages, y'all. What's this? Sacred chakra. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. These star systems ain't no joke. Message for the collective. You know the clarity they've gained. You know who's here. You know who will be viewing this message. So what is the message for the collective? From the current energy to the outcome, heart chakra. Triumph. Move forward with celestial guidance, because that's the chariot, which speaks of your intuition is being guided. Your emotions intuition is being guided by the Most High, by the highest vibration of all the impulse of change. Moon. Some of you may have a moon in Cancer, or whenever the moon is in the sign of Cancer, that could also be significant for you, big time, because this is moon in Cancer, 7/18. Your birthday could be born 7/18, or someone who was born the 18th of July. Wow. So we're gonna, yeah. What's that? 354. Okay. There's definitely triumph right now. The challenge here is foundations and achievements. This is the Four of Wands. So this is giving me the vibes of, you know what you know. You've seen what you have to see, and as much of it that you had to see, so that way you can make this final decision. Take action on a decision that you've always wanted to make, that prevents you from other areas in life. Like I can say, until you honor yourself in areas where you know that this is where you have to change, but you keep procrastinating. This is what I'm saying. That's going to be that's this challenging spot right here of the Four of Wands, Venus and Aries. Core values about what brings you vitality, what brings you joy. But this is also speaking of your temperament. And I feel like the temperament has to do with whatever it is that you start to focus on other than your path. You're focusing on your path. You say you're focusing on your path. Yeah, you're saying that, but what actions are you actually taking to do so? You know what I'm saying? What's at the basis of this? 1555, 355. That was just the temptation card. And it popped right back in because the universe said, I got this, but you got to let me have this. I'm guiding you. I'm letting you know what to do. Trust the nudges. Trust the universe and the way it's connecting to you, the sign of synchronicity, especially right now in this Lionsgate energy. Especially now. Reclaim your power from all of your lives, future lives, past lives, and current life. 7/4/21. Now that's serious energy there as well. Victory and success. Some of you have a connection to people who would give you the resources that you are worried about. But you're only worried about certain resources because you have yet to do the work that is connected to your mission in this lifetime. It's like the universe is telling you it's time to get moving here. It's time to get moving here. You know what you got to do. It's time to get moving. What's crowning this message here? The waiting game. Some of you are waiting, overthinking, wanting to perfect something. Nah. Get it done. You know what you want to do. You know exactly what you want to do. There's a lot of fire coming out here too. Aries, Leo, Sag. First house, fifth house, ninth house, 159. You could be seeing 159 a lot, 1359. That's the universe telling you, let's go. Let's go. 13, 14. Transformation or death angel and the angel of temperance, or Michael. Like, this ain't the time to be playing. Wow. This ain't the time to be playing, huh? What's in the immediate future? There it came through. It only succeeds if you allow it to. Temptation would only succeed if you allow it to, and you're not navigating distractions by aligning your universe, like that card said in a previous reading. You got the universe at the bottom of the deck, 212, which also speaks of the wheel. The wheel. Natal chart wheel. This is the way you'll actually see your harvest if you're using your natal chart. Because I'm really talking to star seeds right now. You have to be more diligent in your work when it comes to, as you constantly hear me say, your natal chart, galactic signature, and human design. Or book your reading with me this time, but it's really time to get to work though. Not what, although, yes, that information is written by people, but it is something you can use to decode information, so that way you can get closer and closer to the intel that you already have within you, but you have to remove a lot of these other things. You were spiritually attacked, or have been the attacker, to learn about your abilities. If you are the attacker, you had to be the one to switch that entire perspective of being attacked and the attacker. If it flows through your, not if, because it flows through your bloodline. This is giving me the vibe of you carry both sides. Those who are at war within your bloodline, you carry the energy of both sides. You carry the energy of both sides. From your mom and your pops. So you had to go through the experience you went through, obviously. So you can recognize every part of what this temptation looks like. 233:11. For some of you, your greatest power is your vision, your mind's eye. But you are only able to open that mind's eye through the rite of passage, which is the experience that you would consider to be unfair. Or the experience that you would say, why me? Why not you? Because before you came here, you signed up for this. You already knew why you came here. You already knew why. Split the deck to mental conflict. And then you got the star card. You already knew why. They're advising you to stand your ground. This is Mars and Leo. Stand your ground. Why? What's in the environment? Something is being exposed. 1519. That's the light. That's the sun card, though. Stand your ground. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's going to get real hot. It's going to get real hot. Real hot. About what's being revealed to you when it comes to your ancestors. This shit don't got nothing to do with your family right now. This is people that passed on already. Nobody knows this, but you about to find out. There's something else that some of you here got to find something else about. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're going to find something out that they're asking you to act with love and care, that you're not going to want to. However, do so, because you'll gain a lot of success here. You'll triumph if you allow the universe to handle it for you. The universe is the one that's taking you through this journey right now. Not for you to do something about it, though. It's for you to observe it. So I'm getting the Five of Swords vibes of deciding if a conversation must be had or not. 519, that's Seven of Pentacles, Saturn and Taurus. As we was talking about that Seven of Pentacles before as well. Look at this shit right here too. This is the Seven of Pentacles. And then you got the root chakra. So whatever this is, you're being taken through the path, so that way you can actually have this Kundalini rising. So that way the fluid through the Kundalini can actually be unlocked or flow freely. What else is here? The throat chakra, giraffe energy, optimism, insight, perspective. You're being taken through a journey for optimism, insight, and perspective. A karmic journey for insight and perspective. 155, that's also the Ace of Swords. You're going to triumph, but there is some adversity you've already encountered. Or if you do, remember this message, that's only designed for you to observe and be like, oh, I already knew that you was coming. So much so that you either prevent it, or when it arrives, you're able, like the chosen one would, someone who's connected to their higher self, where you already understand that this is coming in, and you dilute the energy from actually doing what it was intended to do. No worries though. Let's see. In doubts and fears, accelerated motion, which is okay. So okay. Doubts and fears. This is the Eight of Wands. It's communication coming in from Mercury about the truth that you've been seeking. You might be mentally conflicted here. Okay, this could have something to do with the reconciliation. 23. But you're choosing to remain in solitude here, or at least the universe will guide you to remain in solitude, because you're on the verge of abundance. This is 3 as well. So you know what? I feel like this message is preparing you for a moment where you're possibly mentally conflicted. That was that Page of Swords too. Mentally conflicted. Page of Swords speaks of detachment. So to handle this mental conflict, there's something you're going to have to detach from. What is that? What do they have to detach from? Partnership that you know the truth about now, or Libra. What do they have to detach from? What must they detach from? Especially if it's not an energy that's bringing you to this space of you being able to expand. Venus, Taurus, Libra, and then we got Saturn. Saturn and Libra. This could be Saturn and Libra, someone born between October 3rd, October 4th. Then you have Saturn, that was Saturn and Libra. Saturn and Taurus, that would be May 11th to May 20th. So specifically, that could be the energy there. And the area of your life, 9th house. Trust your truth about communication that comes in, because this is Sag, 9th house, and 8 of Wands is Mercury and Sag. But this is also Gemini, right? Trust your truth about a Gemini. Trust your truth when you're being guided to exchanges that are actually going to be stimulating your growth. And we got 3rd house. Stimulating your potential to learn something, especially with this new moon coming through. And this could have something to do with the Capricorn and the 5th house. For some of you, someone you're connected to, I feel like this is someone you were connected to in a past life, especially if your descendant is Capricorn. Okay, so let's see. Why is this here in doubts and fears? Emotional withdrawal. There you go. 88. Just like it fell down too. So this Lionsgate can open up your fortune, your abundance, or another set of sorrows. You decide. Boy. Set your boundaries. Some of you may meet up with people that you know that you may have a past with, but set your boundaries. And this is like a love connection. Let me see. Yeah, definitely. Love begins. Patience. Make sure you're establishing boundaries so that there's patience. And these two fell right here. The Emperor. You are an authority. You are an authority. Things don't move forward, especially you, divine feminine. Things are only going to move if you say so. Positive movement forward and authority. Okay, let's see what the outcome is. Wow. I look forward to these messages. I'm like, this probably be like a series, Lionsgate series, for real, for real. The outcome. The outcome. Trapped in fear. And I feel like this has something to do with what's in your immediate future, so we'll clarify that. But there's definitely financial material changes here. It's the Five of Pentacles. So you may have to do something on your own. And you may, damn, 888 is right here. This is someone with unconditional love and you want to share your abundance, but you won't be able to. Just keep it a stack. Okay? If you keep any of these energies with you that you left behind, you're not going to be able to move forward. Okay? So this is the time of some serious manifestations now. For real. 410. That's Cancer, Capricorn. It's 410 right now. 10th house is at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what this temptation's about. What is this about? Oh my gosh. For real? Everything's about to be thrown up in the air. Everything's about to be thrown up in the air. Everything. You ain't see a reset like this before. Not in this lifetime. When you was in the age of Leo, you saw this though. Yep, sure did. Sure did. Temptation. What's temptation about? What's this about? What's the temptation about? Why is the Hierophant temptation? Spirituality. Now, whoa. Okay, you're opening up like a Pandora's box of gifts. That's why I said act with love and care. Because there could still be a part of you that responds in a way that is equivalent to getting back at somebody. But if you are tapped into your higher self, you'll know exactly when to shift from that. Chill. This is giving me the vibe of a phantom. Why is a Hierophant? It could be a Taurus too. That's 155 though. Trust your intuition about a Taurus, a high priest, fellow students, spiritual teachers, Ten of Wands, Saturn and Sag. You're being rewarded for the load you've been carrying. But it's very easy to be like, fuck you. There's a way to say that respectfully, though, where it doesn't come across to the universe as if you have to relearn the lesson. Because to say fuck you means to strike. That's all it means. It means to strike. Which is what I mean when I say there's a split decision that you're going to have to make where it comes across as if you're getting back at the energy. 414 right now. I'm going to tell you right now, whatever this is, that this temptation is coming back around is the exact reason you're on this journey. If there was a family tree as to why you're on this journey, it is this point that is also connected to that point, that is connected to that point and that point, but you're being confronted by the mother and father of all of that. Like you see my face right now because I literally just screamed. Like, if you let the universe handle it, that's why. Let's grab this together. This is what I'm seeing now. I get it. Look, the same Ten of Wands, but look where the Ten of Wands is here now. And this, what I'm about to take out, had to do with this spread that came out. Y'all see me shuffle these. I'm out of here. I ain't playing with y'all today. And they still right behind each other too. Nah. Mm-mm. But look what's behind the Death card. And you want to see that 155 pop up again? Here you go to 55 though. And there goes the doubts and the fears. You're manifesting your doubts and your fears because this is what you're going to need to transform. Because this is the Five of Pentacles too. And this is what's lurking in the shadows. And then go to Hierophant right up under that. Wow. You have the wisdom here. You're being tested on the wisdom you gained. Before you receive all of your abundance, I don't even think it's going to be that much of a challenge though, honestly. But I'm just saying it like that because beneath the surface, this is all that's happening. But I feel like the universe is allowing you to But if that ain't the case, then it's obviously you can feel what I'm expressing right here. Why is the Hierophant temptation? Why is the Hierophant temptation? Shit. Whoa. Telling you, the Sun card and the Seven of Swords. You about to know what's been hidden this entire time. Oh yeah. Well, you gonna know. You always know, but I don't think there's another part you didn't know. What is it though? Look at the Five of fucking coins again. The Five of Pentacles again. Which is Mercury and Taurus. So these are mental blocks, mental conflict. You're removing this coding within your own CPU it's like a virus in your CPU that you didn't realize that was there. Spirit, speak to the collective here. What is this? Poverty. In the past life, some of you were robbed from your abundance. We mentioned Pandora's box, so something was taken there, and whatever was taken is the reason why you experience what you have now. But this is a regeneration of it. Look at this. There you go again. Concerned, mature man. Let me see. What about this? Something about January 1997. January 1997. The confirmation, it says Joshua, the next level. The notification that just came in. And it's 420. Confirmation about you being a triple goddess. This is the reason why you either smoked trees or why you were told not to. But they didn't know why they told you not to. 97. Then we got official person. 97. Something about January 97, the official person. Or January 9th, 2007, the official person. This could even be a relationship too, for some of you. 2007. It was the beginning of the end. I also feel like there's an ancestor that can't help you until you reach this level. This is someone no one knows of. This seems like 7 generations back. That 7 just came up. 7. They could also be a Cancerian or have a moon in Cancer. Or remember we were saying about revelations and sitting in that Merkaba position, the ground in light, which is basically your legs crossed, allowing yourself to detox, kind of like the way someone would do if they were about to take shrooms. 422. Official person. Mature woman. The house and a change. Something changed on the 9th. Something changed on the 9th in the year of 97. Or January 9th, 97 specifically. Or January 9th, 2007. Because the sun is here twice. Or this could have been during the summer months on the 9th. 1997 or 2007. Someone was expecting someone to have bad health so they wouldn't receive sudden wealth because they're connected to a wealthy bloodline. Listen, way people and their families be lying. This shit, whoever resonates with this, may the universe always guide you to the power in you, to the force within you, to gain the clarity that you deserve. Fuck that. Privileged lady, I'm telling you. Here's the other thing. Some of you may be connected to a masculine energy that cleaned this lady's house. Cleaned this privileged energy's house. And the wounds and the burdens that you carry is because it's kind of like Joseph's story. You were sold out by your own family. And you reincarnated in this one to fix shit, but also not, get to a point where you want to take somebody's head off their fucking shoulders, because you easily could with your words. I'm not using anything. And when I say they lose their mind in a way that is not losing their mind in a higher vibrational sense, where they're able to connect to the ethereal energies and losing the mind in sense of not overthinking. This lose their mind is where they're overthinking and thinking of energies of the past where they may have been the actual source to fuck someone over. And it's being replayed in their mind. The whole entire karmic situation is being replayed in their mind. Here we have unexpected outcome, unexpected income. Unexpected outcome is the trapped in fear card. So let's go over there. It's because that was unexpected outcome. When I saw that come out, I didn't want that to come out, honestly, but I see why. But let's see why. And I see why, but let's see why. Trapped in fear. Why is it the outcome? Something has to be revealed. Why is trapped in field the outcome? Trapped in field. Trapped in the field? Trapped in the field. And you got Page of Pentacles. Saturn, Uranus energy, Aquarius. Page of Pentacles is the Two of Pentacles. As far as the dates, 12/22 to 12/28. Then we got, remember what I said before about this is giving me the vibes of the Seven of Pentacles, where things have been already planted, but you're looking at this one specific pentacle that's connected to the other six. Like the other six are where they're at, but the other six is this. There's balance being made here when it comes to your intuition and your solar plexus. And the reason the balance between these two have to do with your heart. The balance of those two deal with your heart, have to do with your heart. You've been dealing with some shit here that you have to emotionally withdraw from. Yeah, you see how it's like Michael's like, you need to balance out your intuition. You need to balance out your intuition with the throat chakra. You see that color right here, right? And this is the Eight of Cups. In order for you to have accelerated motion forward, you have to emotionally withdraw. Remember we was talking about sitting in this position now. See me, I go deep into like, let's get all this shit out. Okay, let's get it all out. It's 427 and 27 is here with the waiting game and triumph. 427 is here with foundations and achievements as the challenge, the waiting game. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Somebody to give you a message? This is almost like somebody waiting for an apology. That's why some of you would be stuck. The wheel would be stuck if you're waiting for an apology that you may never get. And the wheel is 212. And the universe is 21. The other two is the waiting game, which would be the Two of Wands, which is the crossroads, which is what that other card was saying here in the Lenormand deck of 111. 111 speaks of a divine counterpart. Y'all, some of y'all putting love on hold, and it's putting everything else on hold. And it's like you're in this hamster wheel repeating the cycle. Because you're putting love on hold because you feel like this has to be in this and this has to be there. Da, 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 da. And this could be triggering also a false fear. A false fear. A false fear. And going back to that scenario we just had not too long ago, it could be connected to a past reincarnation, this false fear. Here's 5 months later. Cancer 7207. That was a deep channel. It definitely resonate. So much anger from that time. Wow. Wow. Ashe. Let me see. Why else would the High Priestess came out in reverse? So this is one, not trusting the intuition, but also revealed. Becoming more aware of your surroundings once something is revealed. It's like every time something is revealed to you, your environment tends to look very different. Very different. And then we got the Two of Cups. With this Leo energy, Lionsgate energy, the caduceus, the divine masculine and feminine within is healing from all of these reincarnations. That is the truth. That is the truth, because I wanted one card, which would have been the Seven of Wands, but what we've been talking about, the boundaries this entire time, everything that's been stated right now is just like, yes, 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 yes. That's the advice. Stand your ground. From what? What are they standing their ground from? Let's see. What do you want them to stand their ground from specifically? What do you want them to stand their ground from specifically? What do you want them to stand their ground from? Why do you want them to stand their ground? Show me why you want them to stand their ground. I saw the Two of Cups again. Show me why you want them to stand their ground. You're being granted the wish of your independence. You've been well trained for this part of your life. 30303 on the timer. 333. Stand their ground. Why? Why? Wow. I look like Queen of Wands. Stand their ground. King of Cups. What about this King of Cups? Because this could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but specifically Scorpio energy, which is a fixed sign. So this could also be, let me see. Shit. Stand your ground when it comes to this transformation. What about it though? What about this? What about this transformation? So this is Mars. Mars and Pluto here. Pluto is the higher octave of this energy. The use and action of your will to set boundaries is the reason for a transformation. We have a reconciliation here, celebration. I love that. Stand your ground, because there will be a moment to celebrate here. And I feel like this is also the card of the person concerned. A masculine figure that knows everything you're experiencing that you may not know about from like 7 generations back. Yeah, look at this, 37. 37, here goes another 7. Because you are their privileged lady. 27. Remember we were saying 38 and 11 was coming up? Because 38 would be the Queen of Cups. False person is under that too. Bro. Stand your ground when it comes to reconciliation from a Scorpio, or check to see if your chart is transiting the 8th house, which planet, specifically the zodiac sign, because that could be the zodiac sign that they're asking you to stand your ground. Or going back to what we was talking about before, 2213, seeing which planets were in the 8th house and what zodiac sign that was. Why did it fall like that? It flipped and still flipped upright. That shit really did flip though. It did like a somersault. It's information coming in regardless. It could be this anyway. That's gonna accelerate this forward. For you to emotionally withdraw. Emotionally, energy that is still in motion. Energy that is this energy you can't see. You know it's there. You can't create it. You can't destroy it. It's there though. 433 right now. You experience emotional fulfillment when you walk away from whatever this is. 8 of Cups, right here. Because it's in your intuition, which is connected to your mind's eye, and this could be blocking part of your vision and blocking parts of your gifts. And love, the way you talk about it, the way you express yourself about it, or not being ready for whatever, or however it is that you call it in. But you notice that there's something blocking you from it coming in, because if you are this star seed, right, this high vibrational being, you can manifest whatever you want when you want. But what is that shit that's blocking you? Bruh, come through with the message. Sparrow 434. Bruh, listen, Ra is here. He ain't playing with nobody, not even my ass. 434. He ain't playing with nothing that is of worthless, that is worthless and ineffective. 434. Sparrow 434. 34. Connected to 1261, 660, and 110. 1114, March 12th is on here. Key to the abyss. I'm telling you, key to the abyss, and you left the fucking key there in the abyss. Godly angel of truth and death, straws. This is papyrus. This is papyrus. Well, not that it is papyrus, but it looks like that. Straw hats, straw sandals, papyrus sandals. What was papyrus in this? I don't have that here. That's fine. Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod. Some of you may even realize that you are a realist, someone who's going to be extremely successful in real estate. Or partnering up with people of this caliber. Let me see. Living host of silence, cremated all of the dead law. White elephant, Ganesh. Christmas event. That's the sparrow. It could have been a Christmas event. A voice of thunder. Will Rogers, the crossover. Messiah rolls the A dice on possibilities. A dice. 132. And A dice is 22. Also, 132 and 22. This has been going on for decades. This is just confirming what we was talking about. Shit. Well, your birthday's 11/14. Ashe. November babies. Hey. Y'all, that is your message, because I went over the time and I have to go do something. So, I love you, and I will see you next time.